Yo, what's up, Nova? Yo, full transparency, I'm not supposed to be streaming right now, but here I am. Yeah, long time no see. It's good to see you, bro. I'm just here chilling. I wasn't planning on streaming, like I just said, but here I am. I guess they're gonna announce the new event for this year's Christmas event, for JP, at least presumably. Or not necessarily announced it. We knew it was coming. I think it's supposed to drop on the 11th. But, yeah. They're gonna give us in-game news soon. Link is in the description if you want to check out their stream. I've been lacking on FGL, but came back to prepare for LB7. Yeah, Lostbelt 7. I hope you have all your servants trained, because there's a... Well, technically you don't have to, but I guess it makes it easier if you have all your servants trained, because there's a big battle in LB7 that kind of warrants you to use as many servants as you can. But I'm pretty sure you could kind of just cheese it with just bringing Mashu, but where's the fun in that? You know, where's the fun in that? Not all, but I have 20% more than my JP account. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure how many servants that necessarily means, but as long as you have a decent amount, I'm pretty sure I have everybody in my NA account trained, but Astolfo, I'm pretty sure. If I scroll all the way down, oh, I don't even see him. Astolfo, where you at? This is sorted by level. Oh, and the extra Karna, I guess. But yeah, so it's just the two Astolfos are not trained. That's it. They're the only ones not max ascended, max leveled. How many quartz you got, Nova? I don't know if you commented on my poll last week when I asked people how many quartz you got. So you're here, so might as well just talk about it. So obviously I'm rocking with a solid, not that great, but a solid 300 quartz. Not necessarily the worst, but not necessarily the best. 360 quartz. Okay, we're around the same ballpark. Got more tickets, you got more quartz, so it is what it is. I do have a lot of quartz fragments, so technically I got a bit more quartz, but it's really not a lot, because I'm gonna be rolling for New Year's. You're gonna be rolling for Cuckoo. I hope you get her. She's a really strong servant. Very cool character as well. Just like all around, like one of the best design characters of next year in terms of gameplay, obviously design wise, animations. And she's really powerful as well. Like there's really nothing to complain about with her. She's one of the strongest servants of next year. So I wish you good luck. I'm gonna be going for this coming New Year's for Kire. He just got a buff actually. So definitely would love to get him at least MP3. But my main goal next year is Tiamat for sure. I would like to grab a Tezcat, but if I can, get Cuckoo fast. Yeah, Tez is really strong as well. Yo, the Fukushima winter event in January will be like 5 minutes from where I live. Oh, well, are you gonna be going though? Are you gonna be? I mean, if it's 5 minutes away, you know, might as well try. How are you doing, Alex? How's the winter season over there this year, this time around? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're doing all right. I know you sent my brother some stuff, so appreciate that. I heard that you got me stuff. I don't know what you got me. I'll just keep it a surprise. I would hope you'd keep it a surprise. I have no idea what you got me, but yeah. If it's, as long as it's guild related, you know, we get out of here. Now if you troll me and you got me like an Emiya thing, and I'll still appreciate it. A gift is a gift, but yeah. It snowed a little. Nice. It's a lotto, so I signed up. Oh, good luck, bro. Good luck. Hopefully you're able to go, my guy. My dude. But yeah, not really been, especially this past week, not really been playing much FGO, obviously. Just the whole winter season, everyone's preparing for Christmas. And, I had like a wedding thing to be prepared for, because my sister just got engaged like a couple months ago, so she's been like celebrating nonstop, parties here and there. So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on my end. I failed to get another Castoria and Moramasa. Ooh, sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully you didn't use too much. Did you get spooked by anyone at least? I mean, you know, you never want to get spooked, but yeah. What's up, Uli? Dawson? Again, if you guys want to watch the new stream, which I was not planning on streaming. This is why I started off late. I was not planning on streaming at all. But I figured if this is going to be like the last event of this year, might as well stream it. And I honestly didn't know that they were doing a stream until like a couple hours ago, and I was like not prepared at all as far as like mentally. I'm very tired right now. Like I said, I've been just very busy as of late. And usually when I have a stream coming up, or when there's a JP stream or NA stream or whatever, I usually prepare days in advance. I was not prepared for this one. I was not prepared at all. Yeah, spooked by 4 stars I have already in Drake. And ooh, Drake. Ah, man, that sucks, man. I mean, Drake is cool and all, but jeez. Yeah, I don't want to get spooked by her. She's already MP3. Damn. Yeah, sorry, bro. How much did you use, though? Hopefully, again, hopefully not that much. And I guess on that note, which guaranteed SR are you guys going to be going for NA? I still need to decide, because I think a couple years ago, or I guess almost 2 years at this point, I went for the Berserker one, the Berserker Arts. Or like, I don't think Berserker Arts, I think it's just Berserkers in general. And I ended up getting Ibuki. I don't know if I'll do that again this time around. Because in that same banner is Arjuna Alter and Musashi, and I already have them both NP5, so I don't really care about getting the Usos. Because it's not like I'm close to getting 10 anyway, so I'm not trying to farm them right now. Got an ad, bruh? Oh, well, I was just asking which guaranteed SR are you guys going to be going for? Saving for Draco? Okay, fair enough. More than 100 for Castoria and 30 for Murmasas. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, you know, over 100 quartz is still over 100 quartz, but certainly not. You didn't break bank or anything, so could be worse. So is there a universal servant coin system? Not really. What they implemented was, because I'm sure you're aware of the huge backlash for JP and the serving coin append thing that happened with 9th anniversary. What they did, it's kind of weird. So, and it applies to me too. If you NP6 a 5-star servant during that time frame of 9th anniversary, again, only if you NP6 plus a servant during that time period, those extra servant coins that you got from NP6ing, you could now exchange for any servant of your choice. So it's a universal servant coin only for those who decided to go for an NP6 servant during that week or two when the pen skill thing was first introduced for 9th anniversary. I'm one of those people because I went for a 6th or a 7th Gilgamesh. I think 7th. Yeah, 7th Gilgamesh. When they introduced the new append. So it doesn't apply to every player. At this point, they don't really need... I mean, they kind of still do. I wish they would. But they already solved a lot of the serving coin issues with the fact that we're able to switch between append skills. So I think that's pretty good in itself. But I still want to see a universal serving coin eventually. But right now, the only things that we have is, again, switching between the pen skills like we would, like, craft essences or command codes similar to that. And the whole, if you NP6 plus a servant or a 5-star specifically during that 9th anniversary period, then they will allow you to trade those coins for any other 5-star that you want. So that's pretty much it. Nothing permanent, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Those coins are for those who burned extra copies after a certain amount. Yeah, basically if you got like extra copies of a 5-star, because after they introduced the pen thing, obviously a lot of people like myself, very big perfectionists, we went for extra copies because we want to get those newer pens. Even though we don't like it, we still went for them because we are sheep at the end of the day. Especially me with Gilgamesh, of course. Like, even as much as I don't like the appends, I want to get all the appends for Gil, so that happened. Thinking of doing caster banner for New Year's, guaranteed SR for Casteria, then more Masa next Annie, since he is only with Taida and Doman. Ooh, yeah, that sounds like a good banner actually. Because even if you don't get Murmasa, you get Taida, very good single target, solo boss servant, I guess, and Doman, decent semi-support AoE. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Part of me wanted to roll for Murmasa, not gonna lie, just for like collection purposes. Especially since he got a raid up like last week, but decided to hold off on it because again, Kid is around the corner. He just got a buff in JP, so I can't be fucking around like throwing a quart or a ticket or anything. Gotta conserve what I have. All right, so it's already 12:37, or I don't know where you guys live, but around this time the voice actresses and voice actors are supposed to come out and I guess talk about the game at some point in the next maybe 30 minutes. But yeah, originally, even though I found out about this stream, I still wasn't going to stream the news because nowhere in the YouTube description did it say that they were gonna talk about like the in-game information. But if you go to the website, they actually do say that they're gonna talk about the latest game information. So yeah, now I'm here. Tired as hell. I gotta wake up early actually. I gotta wake up in like 5 hours, which I guess is not gonna happen. Probably gonna pull an all-nighter depending on what they announce. I gotta go to work. You guys know how it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I caught you live. I have to tell you something crazy. All right, lay it on me, bro. Lay it on me. Drop it on me. I could take it. I swear I can. Out of context, it sounds wrong, but you know, drop it deep in me, dog. I don't care. It's all consensual. I'm prepared. I'm lubed up. What are you gonna tell me, dog? Both are on my wanted list, but I wanted to save for Cuckoo. Oh, Brito and Huyanzo. Oh yeah. Yes, Cuckoo I would say is priority between like FGO Repo FGO is now support. Okay, thank you for subscribing. I don't know if you're watching the stream right now. FGO Repo. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. We're just a chill streamer over here. We're not too crazy, not too in-depth, not too wild over. Well, we could get wild, honestly. We could get pretty crazy. Right now, I'm just chilling because I'm severely tired. I want Cuckoo next, but Kide's cool too. Oh, all right, bro. Like, are you trying to get a rise out of me? Because you're like, oh yeah, Kide's cool. Like, you're a little bit too dismissive. It's the homie Kide, bro. Come on, man. He's the homie. He's the homie slice. One of the OGs. Gotta put some respect on that name. But yeah, no. Cuckoo. In all seriousness, definitely top 5 best servants of next year. So if you want to prioritize her over Kide, I'm not even gonna be mad at you. She is insane. I was chatting with a friend and you brought up the Honkai Star Rail X Fate collab. We were talking about characters that can get in, and he claimed Gil wasn't a good fit because his moveset wasn't flashy enough. The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. The one who could open dozens, hundreds, if not thousands, like he did with Enkidu. Gate of Babylon to shoot swords, spears, nukes, lightning bolts. And if you wanted to use staffs, spells, whatever the fuck he wants. And he is actually pretty good at hand-to-hand combat. Let's not get it twisted. His fight against Shiro is grossly exaggerated. He is actually good in hand-to-hand combat, as you could see in not only Grand Order, but in Fate Extra CCC, Unlimited Codes, and a bunch of other fates. So he's not flashy enough. The King of Heroes, the Golden King, not flashy enough. Excuse me. Yeah, your friend. I'm surprised it doesn't say ex-friend, because if I had a friend tell me that, we ain't friends no more, dog. We're just not. We're just not. It better be April. when you tell me shit like that, but it'd be April, so you could just say April Fools, and I might forgive you. I might, but Gilbesh not flashy enough, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy news. That is crazy news. So now you're gonna tell me, right? The follow-up, Sibs, are the only appropriate follow-up to that is to tell me he's currently in the hospital right now for undisclosed reasons. He was found attacked in the street. He's fine, you know, he's still alive. He just broke his toe, but he's currently in the ER tending to his toe. And he got attacked by a masked man that resembles you, but it wasn't you. It wasn't necessarily you. You know, it's just saying, man. Just saying. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a katakana banner besides you says Los Angeles. And yeah, it does. So this is from the FGO USA tour from a couple years ago that they had over at LA. This is official Rio art, or FGO art specifically. It's a nice little tapestry. I used to have it in the background of my videos before, and then I removed it. Then I put it back in because I think it looks better in general, just because it pops out. Since obviously you noticed it, so yeah. But yeah, it's cool. My Japanese finally kicked in. Yeah, it's pretty funny because if you look at the art, it says Fate Grand Order. It's like the Hollywood sign, and this doesn't really age well. Maybe Japan or Rio, the artist, isn't that privy to the whole political, social climate of the U.S., but it has Da Vinci here being apprehended by Mashu and Gudako, and they're aiming guns at her. So take that as you will. If you know anything about, especially like in the past couple of years with the U.S. and, you know, gun violence, I don't know if that necessarily aged well, but you know, it's still nice. It's still nice little funny art, as long as you don't take it too seriously, you know what I mean? But it is kind of funny. It is kind of, yeah, this is it's accurate, you know. I'm not saying it's like not accurate, but you know, it's just, I don't know, some people might get triggered by that, you know what I'm saying? Only have 7 quartz now. Ooh, fuck. All right. Damn, who was the last servant you rolled for then? Must have been like Summer Scotty or something, right? Holy shit. You think skill is just standing there isn't cool enough? Correct me if I'm wrong. And I have not played Honkai Star Rail. I don't plan on playing Honkai Star Rail unless Gilgamesh gets introduced as a playable character. Then sure, I'll give it a chance. I haven't watched a single content on Honkai Star Rail besides the Unlimited Blade Works teaser. But correct me if I'm wrong. It's a turn-based game. It's in a turn-based game. Most turn-based games, a lot of characters can just get away for just standing there and casting their spells or using their bow or shooting their guns, depending on what game or character it is. So why can't Gil just stand there and spam his Gate of Babylon like he usually does? Granted, like I said earlier, he's able to do hand-to-hand combat. He's able to swing a sword. He knows how to get down and dirty with it, but it's a turn-based game, Honkai Star Rail, so standing there isn't really that unheard of. I would assume there are characters in there that are like rangers, right? I mean, I don't know. Again, I never played the damn game. I'm American. I think the guns are funny. Yeah. See, I feel the same way, but I you know how some Americans could get. You know what I mean? You know how some Americans could get real crazy about it. Do you have a specific team you use for the super hard Lostbelt quest? I've been using Britain team. Is the Britain team Morgan, Merlin, and Castoria? If so, that's kind of the team or like the type of teams I bring. I know like the trendy cool thing to do is to bring like a min turn 3-turn team for the recollection quest. Me, I like to go for like more reliable and like stallier teams, I guess. I don't like teams that are just like big damage, and if you make one mistake you gotta restart because either your NP level's not that high, or maybe you didn't get good cards or whatever. Whereas like the Morgan, Merlin, and Castoria team, you're pretty much guaranteed to win as long as you're patient. Like even if you make a mistake or two, like it's not the end of the world as long as you don't make a critical mistake, like you don't get to Castoria's NP before like a critical moment, like maybe the enemy has like a their NP up or something. But yeah, so that's usually the teams I do. I usually do Himiko, Castoria, Merlin, Morgan, Merlin, Castoria. It's a lot of the same type of teams pretty much. Over in JP, I do Tiamat, Rhaenys, and Castoria because they kind of work well together, similarly to the Britain team, I guess. But yeah, that sucks. It sucks when you face enemy. Yeah, buff removal is like the biggest weakness to pretty much most teams, if not all teams. But for example, the fight with the recollection quest against Morgan, I use Van Gogh for the first 2 breaks, and then when the last HP bar is there, in which he starts removing buffs, that's when I have Enkidu in the back ready to go, and Enkidu does extra damage against Berserkers thanks to his Third so he's actually pretty strong against Morgan for that quest. And I just make sure to blitz her as fast as I can before she blitz me once we get to that last HP. That's just one example, but otherwise the other recollection quests were pretty easy, all things considered. Sergio back, hello, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm just tired. I wasn't planning on streaming like I said earlier, but I'm here now. So I guess I have no choice but to commit. I don't play Star Rail either. I just know the collab. Yeah, your friend is interesting. Saying Gilgamesh is not flashy enough. Like he would like know if I don't know anything about Star Rail and the lore or the Hoyoverse in general, but I'm willing to bet Gil would wipe the floor with the entire with the entire multiverse. The entire multiverse would get fucked by the King of Heroes. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting it out there. Flashier or not, the only thing that would be flashing is everybody's blood splurting out of their bodies as the King of Heroes destroys everybody with Gate of Babylon spam, bro. He would obliterate the entire, like they could combine the entirety of Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, what else do they do? Honkai Impact. They could combine the whole Hoyoverse. Gilgamesh hard soloing, dog. Flashy or not, bro. You can be flashy, but can you stand up to the King of Heroes? I don't know about that, bro. Woodrose took longer than the Morgan. Yeah, Woodrose. I think because Morgan kind of forces you to be more offensive and be to hit, like, I guess go in for the kill faster, because the longer that fight goes on, the more likely you're gonna get fucked. Whereas Woodrose, yeah, like weird gimmicks, I guess, with the whole that you gotta use Percival's NP first before just to remove his buffs, like remove Woodrose's buffs, and then he sometimes every now and then he charms your party, so you gotta play a bit more defensively with Woodrose because his crits are no joke. Whereas with Morgan, you just gotta go in for the kill as fast as possible. I just had to... Yeah, Oberon's probably the easiest, actually. Like, funny enough, he's the easiest of the 3. Like, Morgan is the most annoying as far as, like, that last HP with the buff removal. That shit's annoying. Woodrose is only annoying once he starts critting you. Like, you could bring a full team of riders. His crits are no joke. He would one-shot Ozzy if he gets a good crit on him. Granted, Ozzy's like a hard counter to him. Like, I just bring Ozzy, support Ozzy, and then... it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. And then Oberon, I mean, just bring a foreigner, you're good. Straight up Yang Guofei hard counters. That's my personal counter to Oberon. Yang, I could see people bringing Van Gogh. I haven't tried a Van Gogh team, but I could see Van Gogh doing pretty well. Yeah, Woodrose is no joke. And after reading the Lostbelt 6 story last year, I'm just like, okay, kind of makes sense that he would be that guy, you know. But still, goddamn, bro, they gotta make his crit stat strong. Shit. No questions asked about Gomez versus Hoyoverse. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't mean to get into like a power level or power scaling discussion, but I guess I'm gonna go there. For those of you guys who are like more familiar with other gacha games outside of Fate, like not counting like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan or like other big IPs, which like mobile game universe is like, I guess, the most powerful, I guess, to put it into the most simple terms? Because if we just look at Grand Order, I know Grand Order is part of the Fate, you know, universe or multiverse, whatever. Fate's pretty strong, all things considered, but I don't know how strong, because I know like Azure Lane is just basically like what, ships, like they're getting obliterated. Nikkei is just a bunch of big titty thick women with guns. As far as I know, I don't know, but like I think so. I think they're getting obliterated too, because okay, they got guns, so what? I don't even know what Star Rail's about. They just on a train in space. Okay, they're getting obliterated. So I'm curious, like what is the strongest like mobile game universe out there? Like if all the mobile games were to fight each other, who would come out on top as far as like lore wise? And like I know that's a silly question because like, you know, Fate, if we just look at Fate in itself, it's power scaling is like atrocious here, but yeah. I wish the Recollection LB7 quest brought back a certain battle. Carnunos? I wonder if you're talking about Carnunos, because I don't know if I want to refight him, if I'm going to be honest with you. I guess it would be fun with the new servants we have now, but yeah, fuck that. At least Woodrose did not copy Super Ryan's NP. Did not copy, like with the whole Pierce and everything. LB7. Oh, LB7. Oh, I thought we were still talking about LB6 for some reason. Yeah. I guess for JP. I don't know. I thought we were still talking about NA. But yeah, JP. Yeah, I would like to refight him because. And if you rewatch my 2-year-old stream of LB7 when it came out in JP and like the whole performance issues and like the maintenances and how jacked up the implementation of Lostbelt 7 was. All of that aside, the fights were genuinely some of the funnest fights in Fate Grand Order, just as a whole. So I'm really excited to see it in NA just because, again, besides the performance issues, the fights themselves were really fun. So I'm excited to tackle them again in NA, hopefully better optimized, better implemented. Okay, I thought for a sec they were about to announce some new shit. But I think they're just, yeah, they're showing some real life event stuff, which is cool, you know, let them celebrate whatever the fuck they want to celebrate, you know. It's gonna be a lag game. I hope not, man. I got a new phone. 2 years ago, I was using like an old ass phone. Now I got like a new pristine, legit phone. So hopefully it's gonna run better. And like I said, hopefully they just optimize it better after they got like 2 years, like NA, the NA team specifically. They got 2 years head start to like make sure it runs better because that whole shit show in JP was exactly that, a shit show. So I just hope it runs better. The loading screens were the worst thing about it. Like after every quest, it would just be a black loading screen for like a whole ass 30 seconds to a minute. Like it's like, dog, man, like this game should not be demanding this much power from my phone. Like what are we doing here? But to their credit, they were doing a lot of new things for LB7, which, if all the loading screen bullshit aside, all the lag aside, they were fun. They just weren't optimized that well. So I'm hoping it's better now. I wanna experience LB7 with a more positive outlook because again, it was largely negative because of the performance issues. Yeah, the Ort fight is awesome. The Camazotz fight, I don't know why it took me like 3 hours in JP to beat it, because when they brought it back for the recollection quest last week, I destroyed that quest. I was like, oh my god, what strategy did I do a couple of years ago that made me freaking stay with that fight for like 3 hours? I was fighting him for a long time, if I remember correctly. But now I have a pretty good strategy against him, thanks to the recollection quest. So I'm ready to fight him in NA, ready to fuck him up. So it shouldn't take like 3 hours to beat him again. But yeah, Camazotz or I think the final fight with Tez. Okay, that's kind of a spoiler. Well, the final fight, I'll just say that, was pretty fun too. I love the music from that one. Yeah, like I said, it took me a very long time to beat Camazotz. I forget if I was trying to beat him with like Go Mesh or something, like, you know, like I usually do, right? That's usually what makes my boss fights take a long time, because I want to beat it a certain way. I don't want to beat it like everyone else, you know, command seals, the blue prisms with this meta servant. Like, no, I want to beat it with the King of Heroes, which obviously does not end well for me most of the time. But hey, listen, I'm trying to prove the King of Heroes is the strongest of all time, so it is what it is. But this time around with NA, I think I'm just, since I already proved my worth over in JP, I think I'm just gonna go in for the kill this time. I'm gonna try to speedrun Lostbelt 7 the best I can. I can't remember, did you try using Gilgamesh? But I do remember clearly. Yeah, I did use Avenger Ushi, because the thing with Camazotz, and just to prepare you guys for Lostbelt 7 if you're an NA player, the thing with the Camazotz fight is he gives himself guts twice. I think a 3-time use guts that triggers well, again, 3 times. So guts that triggers 3 times basically. Again, I'm sleepy, I'm sorry. And it's annoying because obviously he also has 3 breaks. So when he has 3 breaks and 6 overall guts, that's a lot. That's a lot that you have to deal with, and he revives back with like 45k HP or something. But the thing is, it's removable. So it's smart to bring a servant that's able to remove those guts. And Avenger Ushi was just perfect for that, because it's a single target. She's a single target servant that removes buffs with her NP. So if you spam that out, he's not going to be able to give himself guts or utilize that guts. Yeah, the red guts as well. That's removable. So and you could remove it with any other servant, like Medea, for example. Medea could remove that as a cheap option if you don't have Avenger Ushi. But Avenger Ushi was low-key MVP for that quest. But now, like I said, I have a team prepared. Thanks to the recollection quest over in JP, I was able to fight rematch Camazotz and really get down and dirty and form a strategy with him and prepare myself for the NA fight. What did I miss? You didn't miss shit. They haven't announced anything. If you want to check the stream, link is in the description. But right now, we just got like 3 voice actresses, or 2 voice actresses, 1 voice actor, just like traveling the lands, bro. They're just traveling the lands, bro. I believe it's the voice actor of Arash / Gildaday. Then you got Kana Ueda in the middle, who's the voice actress of course, Rin, Ishtar, Urskal, and then I think the voice actress of Van Gogh, if I'm not mistaken. And then yeah, so they're just hanging out, just big chilling. Unfortunately, I will have a little hard time when Camazotz, since I don't own Avenger Ushi. It's not required to use Avenger Ushi, honestly. Like, the team I'm gonna bring is Himiko, Castoria, and Merlin. I'm just gonna do that, which is a team I predominantly use in Ordeal Call 3. For those of you guys who saw that. But Camazotz is really easy with that type of team, just because he has no way of piercing. He only does buff removal once with his first break. and you don't really have to worry about getting pierced like Castoria, and the buff removal is only a one-time thing. So as long as you keep your defenses up and you keep those crits coming thanks to Himiko and Merlin, Camazotz is a really easy fight. Like I was like surprised I did not do that in JP. I was like, why didn't I do this in JP? This is so much easier than whatever the fuck I did a couple years ago. And if you happen to have an NP5 Arcwid, I saw somebody 3-turn Camazotz with like NP5 Arcwid, so I guess that's possible, but I'm not gonna bother trying that because again, with the whole min turning, 3-turning shit, I feel like that relies a lot on RNG and a lot of setup, and I'm not trying to do that because quite frankly, I mean I do have NP5 Arcwid, but I'm just like not that lucky. A lot of times I feel like I'm just gonna get fucked, but yeah. I forgot, do you get to choose friend support for Camazotz? Yeah, you get to choose. You get to choose. So it's really not that bad. I don't know why I was struggling a couple years ago. I'm sad. After spending 50, I got a Rainbow Spooper Bradamante. Oh, on Melusine's banner, dude. Just reading that sentence, I don't even have to experience it to know how you feel. I mean, I've definitely had my fair share of spooks in the past. But geez, yeah, no, I can't. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. That's really all I can say. I hope eventually you get Melusine. Holy shit, for the guaranteed SR maybe. All things considered though, Bradamante is pretty thick, you know, if you're able to look past the fact that she screwed you. She is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, so, you know, it's better than nothing, man. I guess you could have gotten... Who's like a worse Lancer spook? Maybe you're not into Karna. I don't know. I mean, Karna's pretty cool, actually. He would be a pretty cool spook. Vitra is alright. Vitra's an alright spook. Lancer spook. But damn, bro. Fuck. Yeah, I guess the good thing about going for Kide this coming New Year's is since he's an alter ego, I don't gotta worry about no damn alter ego 5-star spooks. As far as I'm aware, there's no 5-star. Well, actually, no, Sitanai. But I don't think Sitanai could spook. At least I never got spooked by her. I don't know. I forget if she's story locked or anything, but now I'm kind of scared. I hope I don't get spooked by her because I ain't trying to get Sitanai. No offense. Sitanai is cool and all, but nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just give me my Kide and I'll be fine. Sitanai story locked. Okay, thank God. I was about to say, I feel like I've been spooked by every 5-star that's able to spook. So I just subconsciously knew that Sitanai was probably story locked. So that's good. That's good. Don't go out and worry about her. That's good to know. And after Kide, I'm just gonna go straight for Tiamat because Tiamat is my #1 priority next year. #1 priority. Kukulkan's cool. Would love to get her. But in the end of the day, Tiamat #1 for me next year. Then Draco's right after Tiamat, so if I have anything left after Tiamat, then I'll go for Draco. But since I'm trying to NP6 Tiamat, I don't think that's happening. Unless I'm like uber lucky or something. Tiamat's the big priority next year. Everyone else is just a bonus. I mean, after Kide, of course. Kide is a priority too. But truthfully, I use Tiamat way more than I do Kide. Granted, they're both very different servants. The only similarity between the two are they're both alter egos. But I have Tiamat Bond 15 already, whereas Kide is still Bond 12, I'm pretty sure. So I definitely don't use Kide as much. Not nearly as much. Even for farming purposes, Tiamat just hits different. She actually hits has comparable damage to Melusine. So as far as a Buster Looper goes, Melusine being one of the strongest Buster Loopers, that should give you an idea how strong Tiamat is. Despite her being an alter ego, she hits comparably to to Melusine. So, yeah, not bad. Whereas PD's not bad, like damage wise, but he's nowhere near Tiamat from my experience. Again, very different servants in the end of the day, but yeah. Do you have Summer CL? If so, do you need Summer BB card lock to farm efficiently? So I have Summer CL, or I guess CL in general. I guess she is a Summer servant, and I do have Summer BB. Unfortunately, I'm probably not the right person to ask because I don't use really either of them. Especially for farming right now, I'm focusing on using Alice. In JP, Alice is actually bond 14. She just hit bond 14 last week, but yeah, I have no idea how to bond, or not bond, how to farm with CL with BB. I'm pretty sure my CL is still like bond 2 or something. I have not touched her since I first got her. But yeah, not the right person to ask. So I'm sure there's a couple of videos out there and a couple of people out there who could help you out with that. If you ask me about Alice or Tiamat, though, I'll be happy to help you. But as far as CL goes, no idea. Shout out to CL though, she's pretty cool. I do know that CL, even at NP1, is still a monster. I think I saw somebody doing the Arjuna Recollection quest, like the super difficult one, and they were able to solo him with just CL. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, I didn't see exactly how they pulled it off, but the fact that it's possible with CL is kind of insane. So I'd probably use her more as like a challenge quest servant rather than a farming servant, because there's so many farming servants at this point. Like, just pick and choose at that point who you want to farm with. All right, man. I'm like so lazy to farm this lotto event. Granted, it's only 18-time reset, but after farming the last lotto event, like, I really don't care about farming this one. Like, I don't even know what ascension items they got here. Yeah, I don't need any of this shit. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for them to announce the Christmas event. I don't even know if they will, truthfully, because they did say they're going to talk about the game. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to announce anything necessarily new. Maybe move on to JP. Use up my AP over there. Just so I could be efficient with my AP. Aiko will be in Fukushima. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hopefully you get to see her. Hopefully you have a good time. Agree, these mini lotto event is not worth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, I know I can't like farm it like crazy, so I don't feel that motivated to farm it like that. Well, I gotta do this quest. I got 3 more days. I need to farm EXP anyway because I'm trying to 120 Hakudan, which I'm so behind in 120ing her, but I'll probably get there by New Year's. I read Mahotsukai no Yoru. Ooh, oh shit, let's go. This year for the first time, I like Alice more than I expect. Dude, bro, Alice, bro. Like, I went into Mahotsukai no Yoru, or Mahoyo for short, Witch on the Holy Night, for my English only motherfuckers out there. I went into that not knowing Alice even existed. Like, I knew about Aoko. I vaguely knew Sojiro because like he's I guess technically the main character. I mean, Aoko, like, it's like 3 main characters at this point, but essentially I went into it not knowing Alice existed. So when I saw her, I was like, oh, I wonder who this side character is, not realizing that she's one of the main characters. So as I read through the visual novel, I came to like her a lot more than even Aoko. Like, I like Aoko, but you know, Alice is she just hit different for real. But yeah, so she bound 14 right now. Gonna be sad seeing her bond 15, because once she's bond 15, I'm not gonna feel as motivated to use her. I don't know if anybody else is like that. I don't know how many Bond 15 servants you guys have, but once you get to Bond 15, you just don't feel as motivated to use them because it's like you could use that bond for somebody else. You know, you don't want to waste that bond you're getting from quests on the servant that's not gonna get it. Like the only time I bring like Gil, Enkidu, and Tiamat, who are like my only Bond 15s as of right now, besides like Castoria and other support servants, is for like challenges. Otherwise, I never really use them anymore, which is kind of sad. So it's gonna be sad to see Alice go, but it is my fault. At the end of the day, I've just been using her. Like even farming rider quests, I just use her. She's just that girl. I'll do it anyways for Little Saint Quartz, an extra small amount of recourse. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do the mini lotto event. It's just, I'm not in no rush to do it, you know. Question: was there a time gate to beat archetype Inception? Ordeal Call 3. I beat the summer event, but now I can't. Yes. Unfortunately, Nova, I think you had about like 2 months. I want to say from August to like October, I think. I think that was like the time frame you were able to access it. But yeah, there was I think they have plans on implementing it permanently. But they obviously haven't talked about it lately, as far as I know. But yeah, rip. But they will implement it, I'm pretty sure, like permanently, because it is a main story chapter. So yeah, just gotta wait on it at that point. I have 0 Bond 15 servants. Most of my servants are 11 and 13. I mean, that sounds about right. I'm just kind of a maniac. So, of course, like, I have a couple Bond 15s. Yeah, they're still showing just real life stuff. And then after I Bond 15 Scotty, I really don't know what to do next as far as farming teams, because I already have Coin Sky at Bond 15. I already have Castoria Bond 15. I already have Oberon Bond 15. And now I'm about to get Scotty Bond 15 fairly soon. So, again, I don't want to waste any bond, but in order to farm efficiently, I kind of need those servants. I know there's a lot of cheap budget farming teams, but I ain't trying to do all that, bro. I ain't trying to do all that. So I wonder like which card type I'm gonna focus on next. Whether that be quick arts or buster. Probably arts, since arts is the most efficient. Like I don't need to bring Castoria. I could bring like Lady Avalon or Tomo, and there's like a support Castoria. It'd probably work depending on like the offensive servant I decide to use and their NP gain. But I guess we'll I kind of hope, honestly, that they raise the bond cap to bond 20. That way I could go back to using Tiamat and the other servants I have bond 15. I try to keep my servants bond 14. When they hit bond 14, I stop actively using them. I mean, yeah, I that's smart. That way, you won't feel as guilty using them just because they're not max bonded yet. I don't want that my Castoria hits bond 15. Damn. Yeah. But my Castoria and NA is already bond 14, and I'm like, shit, I don't want you to get 15 yet, bro. Not yet. Maybe get better bond CEs on bond 20. Maybe just go back to the root of Fate, and once you hit bond 20, bro, give us that an exclusive H scene, bro. Give us an exclusive H scene. an adult scene with that corresponding servant. Why not? Why not? I mean, if we're going all the way to Bond 20, bro, like, might as well make it worth it. You know what I mean? Might as well make it worth it. But yeah, like, in all seriousness, another Bond CE. I don't know if they would do that. I still think that, and I remember talking about this years ago. And clearly at this point, they're probably never going to do it. But I think to make Bond CEs as a whole better than what they are, because there's only like a handful of Bond CEs that are regarded as actually good. Like for example, Heracles is Bond 10 CE. That's probably like the best example of a Bond CE that's actually pretty good. Whereas every other Bond CE is like, yeah, they're alright, but why use that Bond CE when I could just use this other craft essence that's max limit broken, that has max out stats, that's a 5-star, you know, all that. What they can do is make it so every servant could equip 2 CEs, but the second slot, the second CE slot, could only be used for Bond craft essences. I think that would, I mean, I don't know how broken that would be with certain, like Heracles with his Bond CE plus like Kaleidoscope or something. I don't know how crazy it could get. But I mean, if you're getting their Bond CE, make it worth it, you know? We worked hard to get to that Bond CE, so fuck it. Like, honestly, like, they should implement that. Make it so every servant could implement or could equip 2 CEs, and that second CE slot is preserved only for Bond CEs, for their corresponding Bond CE. I think that would work. That would be pretty dummy with the sauce. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, bruh? How you doing, bro? 8 scenes with any character, are you sure? I mean, there are definitely certain characters I would never want to hit Bond 20 with if like they implement 8 scenes for sure. But I mean, as a whole in general, I think that would be pretty cool. They won't do it, but it would be pretty cool. When they do that, FGO would be an Eroge in no time. I think if they're ever running out of profits, if they ever see their money going down, they should just say, fuck it, we're gonna make this game, we're gonna make FGO have H scenes. I think that would skyrocket the profits really fast. What about, oh yeah, no, I would not want to see a Nostalfo H scene. No shot. I'm good, bro. I'd rather take sandpaper and masturbate with it than watch an H scene with a Nostalfo in it. I'm good. You chilling, Brandon? All right, you chilling? Do you have any hopes or predictions for this upcoming Christmas event? I just like most events from this past year, I just hope it's an event I could just chill, like a gacha. I could just be like, you know what, I kind of don't want to roll. Holy fuck, I just realized how many quartz I have. God damn. Santa Tiamat, dude, no, don't. I mean, I'm prepared, so I don't care. Plus, if it's a Santa servant, then she's gonna be 100% free, so I'll take that. But holy fuck, dude. All free quartz, by the way, as you can see. Jesus. Kide, the buff. God damn. Everyone who has Jack or Abby Bond 20 will be on the list. Hey, technically they have legal age. Let's just say that. Technically they have legal age. The only, like, if we're gonna be very technical with it, that the servants who are actually not of legal age is a very small number of servants. Like Eris, for example, is from the future. Like, she's from like 2040 or some shit like that. So she's really young. Like, she's already underage. And on top of that, she's from the future. So she's like young. Whereas somebody like Abby is like, what, 200, 300 years old? Jack the Ripper, a couple hundred years old as well. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's okay to like, do things with them, but I'm saying, bro, like technically speaking, we're gonna get very, anal about it. Not like that, you dirty-minded fucks. But if we're gonna be anal about it, there's only a handful of servants that are technically not of legal age. Just saying. Most servants are a couple 100 years old. At the very least, a couple decades old. But most servants are pretty damn old. 1400 plus 3 quarts is absurd. Yeah, bro. I've been farming crazy, bro. And by farming crazy, I mean I've just been doing the ordeal call Bleach Earth quests every day. Just 3 of them a day. Garners about 10k plus bond each, so like 30k each, thanks to the lamps that they give us. So it's pretty efficient, pretty efficient. I'm still lagging on Kide. Kide is still somehow only bond 12, but it doesn't help that a lot of the recent craft essences, like this one for example, this one and this one, they both work really well with Alice. Like Alice gets a bonus from both those CEs, so she's just been getting bond like insane. When you need what you need is a servant you want to NP5 so you can come back to the rest of us peasants. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I guess what they need is to implement a summer Tiamat, a new Gilgamesh, a new Enkidu, a new Kide, and if my luck isn't that great, maybe I'll find myself back in the slums with you peasants. But as of right now, I'm sitting pretty. I'm almost at 1500 quartz, and that's not even counting like the New Year's quartz we're gonna get, most likely the New Year's tickets we're gonna get. Although I'm gonna say this, I think this coming New Year's, Saber from Strange Fake is gonna come out, and I'm definitely gonna be rolling for him. So I don't know about NP5, but we're gonna be rolling for him just because he's pretty cool. And as a Strange Fake fanboy, and I got his Japanese voice actor's autograph a couple weeks ago, so I might as well just commit. He's my boy now. He's my dude, so I'm gonna have to roll. What is the last time you rolled on this account? Pretty recent, actually. Summer. I think I rolled for CL, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I rolled for CL in this account. I actually used a good amount of quartz on her too. I think I was down to 700 or 800 quartz, which is crazy. I pretty much doubled since then, which just shows how crazy bond quartz is. Like I'm being dead serious when I say like a majority of quartz is bond quartz. Like quartz from Alice, quartz from the double Scotties. Like it's low key a vibe. It's low key a vibe. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure Richard will be there. Yeah, of course. Like there's a reason they're saving the Strange Fake episode, the subversion, for New Year's Eve, because they want to prepare us for Richard for FGO. I just have a strange feeling, bro. Just a strange feeling. Anyone else, I don't think it would make sense. Like, I'm calling him. If it's not him, then I must be dreaming. I must be in another timeline. I must be in the wrong timeline, because it really only makes sense if it's him. Most New Year's is usually like a Saber or a foreigner servant. Most of the time, obviously, Kide is one of the few exceptions to that rule. But if you look at the past New Year's, most of them are either Sabers or foreigners. I don't know why they made that a pattern, but yeah. Again, Kide being one of the few exceptions to that rule. So Richard is obviously a Saber, so I think it would just make the most sense. Granted, we got Saber this past New Year's with Yamato Takeru, so they might give us somebody else of a different class, but yeah. I have to go. I'll watch the stream back to see the reaction on the news or summons. I don't know if we're going to be doing summons, because I don't think they're going to implement the event now, but yeah. Thank you for watching, though. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're rewatching this Yellow Radio, like you said, don't forget to hit that like button. Assuming this is also posted as a separate video, but we'll see. I think I would be able to participate watching New Year's stream and premiere Fate Strange Fake. I think I would be... You're not going to be able to watch the New Year's stream and premiere Strange Fake? Damn, bro. Gotta pick and choose which one you want to watch. Yeah, this New Year's is going to be crazy because I actually have plans for this coming New Year's. So I don't know if I'll be able to stream my Kide rolls. I know the JP rolls, since they come first, the JP New Year's comes first, I'll be able to do that. But I think the NA one, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, honestly. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So right now they're just announcing or reiterating that Strange Fake will be dropping on New Year's Eve. Like literally like 2 hours and 30 minutes before actual New Year's Day. Strange Fake will be dropping for the sub, for the Japanese version of Strange Fake. So if New Year's if our New Year's FGO servant is somehow not Richard, bro, like I don't know. They might implement a event today if they drop one. Yeah, because I think they said it's on their news page. They already confirmed that the Christmas event is gonna it's gonna start on the 11th over in Japan, so the 10th for us. Which is like 3 days from now. So at best they could just kind of tease us and show us like, oh, this is gonna be the welfare servant. I don't think anything's gonna drop tonight. I can't choose since I will be with my friends celebrating New Year's. I mean, fair enough. Most people with lives would be with their friends / family for New Year's, but my dumbass. Again, I do have plans for this New Year, so technically, you know, I'm one of them. But at least for the JP portion of New Year's, I'll be able to do that. But as far as the NA one, I might be a little bit late. I might not even do it at all. I don't know. I didn't see that announcement. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, Tucson's out here right now, so he's gonna give us the scoop. But I'm pretty sure I saw that the Christmas event is slated and scheduled to be dropping this 11th, this coming December 11th or 10th, depending on where you live. All right, Tucson, Kano-san. You know what to do. Look at the camera and either tempt me to roll or confirm to me that I will be going into the New Year's with a fuck ton of quartz. I'm willing to bet the latter because after summer, I haven't been that interested in a lot of the servants. I mean, King Tut was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, his third ascension, pretty fire, but it was a pretty easy skip all around. Because it's not like I've been waiting for King Tut to come or anything, so show us what you got. What plans you got going on, homie? Family and friends? Yeah. I mean, usually we do have a New Year's party, and I'm able to bounce my stream with my New Year's plans with family and friends, but this time around they overlap, so I either choose one or the other, and I'm not gonna be that guy to be like, no, I gotta stream FGO. Like, nah, bro. I mean, most of the time I do prioritize FGO, but this time around, nah. Gotta prioritize the fam. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of NA, do you already know which guaranteed SR? I don't know, cause I know a couple years ago I picked the Berserker one, and I got NP4 Ibuki out of it, which would be insane to do again. Yeah, so as you can see here, December 11th. So the Christmas event is confirmed for a couple days from now. But yeah, as far as like the guaranteed SR I'm going to choose for NA this time around, I don't think I'm going to do Berserker again, but we'll see. Just because I already have NP5 Arjuna and I already have NP5 Musashi. That's 2 servants in that gacha. I already have NP5. So it's like Do I want to get an Uso? I don't really want to get an Uso, to be honest. Sorry, mama, I'm an FGO player. Yeah, no. That shit ain't gonna fly, bro. They could only fly X amount of times, but yeah, not this time around. At best, or at the very least, I'm gonna be 1 hour late to the NA New Year's stream. But at worst, I'm gonna be late by a day. So it is what it is. I still plan on streaming it. I'll just be a little bit late. That's all. Nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna be late by a week or anything. Okay, so they are talking about the in-game stuff. I really don't know what to expect, because I'm so focused and just prepared for New Year's that I kind of overlook Christmas. At least as far as like the FGO, obviously Christmas IRL is probably a bigger deal to most people than New Year's. But as far as FGO goes, like I'm so focused on like guaranteed SR. I'm so focused on the fact that Richard is definitely coming out for the New Year's servant this year. I just don't really know what to expect or what I want to see coming out of the Christmas event. Because historically speaking, at least for me, I know for other people, like, no, how could you not want Erishgal or Ishtar or whatever, all these other Christmas servants in the past, as far as Gacha goes. But for me, I never like went for any of the Christmas Gacha servants. Like I never went crazy for any of them, if I'm not mistaken, unless I'm just like not remembering somebody. But like Vitra, for example, didn't really care about her. Like I like her, but didn't really care much, despite everybody going crazy for Erishgal, and I think Ishtar was also a Christmas servant. I didn't really care for them either, at the time especially. Yeah, I don't really have the greatest expectations for me. I know most people will disagree with me, be like, how could you not be hyped for this Christmas servant or that one? But historically speaking, they just haven't been for me. But maybe they might change this. Jack the Ripper. I guess technically, yeah, she is. But at the time when she came out, I don't remember going that crazy for her still. Okay, they're showing, wait. This is the oh my god. Who's this? Flat chested. Oh no! Four-star pretender. Oh, my girlfriend's gonna be so happy. She's asleep right now. Oh no, dude, Van Gogh and then followed up with Abby? Oh my god, what the fuck? Yo, does the gender change depending on like who you choose? Like if you're choosing male. Why did she get this whole Cinderella fucking dance, bro? Oh damn, bro. That's adorable. That's wholesome. That's wholesome. I'm glad that she's a free servant. Again, Van Gogh, like last month, followed by Abby. Okay. The foreigners are getting a bit more spotlight. I'm not gonna complain about that. I don't think that's a teen. She looks built the same. I don't mean to check her out or anything, but like, you know, if we're gonna try to see if she's grown a little bit or whatever, like she looks like she's built the same. I don't think she's a teenager. She's also naturally tall. Like if you look at Abby's height, she's taller than Narrow. Not just sprite wise, but if you look at their like biography and shit, like Abby is taller than Narrow. So, even though she's a lolly, she's just naturally tall, I guess. She's just built different. But damn, dude, Abby, holy shit, 4-star pretender. That's cool though. That's cool. Honestly, like I kind of not expected, but I shouldn't be that surprised. She's like the quintessential little girl character in a lot of ways, so seeing her as a Christmas servant kind of makes sense. Damn, my girlfriend's gonna be. My girlfriend really likes Abby, by the way. That's like top 5 favorite servants for her, so she's gonna be really happy. Honestly, when I saw the legs, I thought it was Santa. Dude, if it was Santa Tiamat, dog, you would have saw me went ballistic. Granted, I'm hyped about Abby too, but you know, Abby's like, because for my girlfriend again, she's like top 5. For me, Abby's like top. As far as like just FGO exclusive servants, maybe like top 15, top 20. Again, just talking FGO exclusive, because if it's just Fate in general, then, you know, Gilgamesh takes at least the top 5 slots, you know. Medusa. You thought it was Medusa? Yeah, at first, because I'm pretty good when it comes to identifying art, so when I saw the flat chest, I was like, is that Hokusai's artist? Like, which is also Abby's artist. So I recognize like the line art and the shading and whatnot. I just, for some reason, I did not think Abigail. But I recognized the art style right away. So I knew it was by that artist. I just, for some reason, didn't think Abby. Yeah, Santa Abby, bro. Santa Abby, bro. 4-star pretender. Damn, can we get a free Yang Guofei too? Because I mean, we got a free Van Gogh. We got a free Abby. Can we get a free Yang? I like Yang. Yang's cool. When I saw flat chest, my thoughts immediately knew it was Abby. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it narrowed it down for sure. I hope her final art ain't malnourished, looking like her summer. I mean, since she's a free servant, she's probably going to be wearing the same getup as we saw, so we won't be seeing too much like belly action, midsection action, chest action. I don't think we're going to be seeing too much of that, unless they give her a costume. Because she usually she usually comes with like her dark, like gray skin form. So they might make that a costume. I don't know if that will change her clothes necessarily, but yeah, Santa Abby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my girlfriend's gonna be so happy about that. So hyped. Damn. She was already happy about like the new Van Gogh, because Van Gogh is also one of her favorites. I think the year's strong, at least for me and my girl. So pretty happy about that. I hope it changes with the MCJ. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Like, because obviously with her NP, she's dancing with Gudao. I wonder if you play as Gudako. I mean, it would just make sense, right? That would just be weird. Even if you're playing as Gudako, like Gudao's the only one that's dancing with Abby. Holy shit. New Kojiro variant? I don't know. This year, I mean, it was a lot of collabs. So if we take that bias out of it, which honestly, that's a huge chunk of the year, so it's kind of hard to take out that bias, because Witch on the Holy Night for me hard carried this year. Just seeing Algo and Alice, of course, and then just the beginning of the year with the Fate Samurai Remnant collab. Like there were like the collabs hard carried this year, straight up. And technically the Ordeal Call 3/Summer was technically a big Fate Extra CCC collab. So just hard carried. And then followed by that was like Kazura Drop, so technically another Fate Extra CCC. So I mean, this was just the year of the collabs. Like that's what everyone's gonna look back at this year as. You gonna show us art? For me, it's Ordeal Call 2 that carried. Yeah, the story apparently was like god tier. And then apparently Ordeal Call 3 had like shit. Ooh, is that Sitanai? Or just Ilya? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Nice little wholesome art. But yeah, I mean, for me, at least, this year was pretty good. Last year was still probably the best year of FGO for me, just because Kide, Gilgamesh, and Kiryu buffs. Tiamat. Just I love Kukulkan. The first playable beast. Like there were a lot of great stuff from last year. And then outside of FGO, Samurai Remnant. Obviously Strange Fates Premiere. Like last year was just god tier for Fate for me. This year was pretty good too. I don't think it holds up to last year necessarily, but still pretty good year for me. But if we're just looking at FGO, collabs hard carry. Without the collabs, I think pretty. I don't want to say mid. I don't want to say mid. But definitely not as hype as last year. Without the collabs, but with the collabs, maybe they're on par. I don't know. I mean, if we're talking about gacha luck, yeah, Brandon, especially with like Kazu drop, like you had to hit pity or some shit. You had to roll a fuck ton for her. Like I mean for sure. As far as luck goes, I mean I can't really speak on that because I didn't really roll that much. So I can't really say my luck was dog water. Still no Jesus servants, so they still haven't peaked. Yeah, I guess. This year for me was alright. See, it's just hard for me to say that. I'm looking at Alice right now. She's Bond 14, NP5. Only took like 300 quartz or something. Like, I can't complain, bro. It's hard. I just cannot. But again, it's just my bias. Like, it's hard for me to look at it like super objectively speaking. I thought it was a okay year. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, my luck last year was disgusting. Like low-key should not be uploaded on YouTube. That's how disgusting it was. That should be like dark web shit. Not even like Pornhub would want my luck from last year. That's how disgusting. Are they gonna show the 5-star right now? Okay, I was just expecting to show the 4-star. I wasn't expecting like, oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. Wait, is that who they just showed with the Ilya in the dress? I don't know. Oh, who's this? What? Was that the North Star? Wait, who is this? Rowie? That was a very short name. Unfortunately, my Japanese is not that. I haven't taken Japanese class in years, so couldn't read that, even though it was like basic. Oh my gosh, Berserker, 5-star Berserker. Okay, so we got a 5-star Berserker, a new one, completely new character. And then 4-star Pretender Abby. Rohi? Oh, and then their ascensions are locked, I think. I could see that. There's like asterisks. Ascensions are, I guess, locked. Those motherfuckers, man. The locked ascension. Because she looks like one of those servants that you could tell that third ascension is going to be fire. You could tell. Like, off the jump, first ascension, you might be like, it's a little bit too tame for me. Like, you know, yeah. But I could tell, like, they're... Especially with that NP animation, like, when you see her with the wings and shit. I think that third ascension is going to be fire. I think that third ascension is going to be crazy. I could just tell. Once we see what's under there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I can't tell if she's like a lolly or not, so I'm kind of trying to be careful with what I don't know. Damn. I gotta see that NP again. Wait, after they're done talking, because I don't know if they're gonna show anything else. Because I don't know if there's a new 4-star or some shit. Okay, it's a TV Sam. I can't show that anyway. Oh, I can't show that anyway because copyright. Okay, I'd be just dancing. Okay, the new character is definitely a little girl then. She's like Ilya's height and shit. Oh my god. And they cooked with that animation. Okay, wait. I gotta see that NP again though. Forohi. 5-star Berserker again, guys. And I want to assume AoE. It looks like an AoE. So, okay, yeah. Look at that. No, okay, wait. Look at that. You're telling this is gonna be a fire 3rd ascension. And I think she grew up too. Like I could see some. I could see some curvature, just a little bit, a good amount of curvature. I'm not gonna lie, a good amount of thickness. I think she grew up a little bit. But let's keep going. Okay, so she shoots like the North Star or whatever the fuck. Okay, she got the sharp teeth. Kind of like, okay, you can't really see much of else with the quality of the video, but oofy poopy. Oh my god. I mean, you could see a little bit more curves as she's falling down as well. She looks good, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Still gotta get to know her though. But I might roll. We'll see though. Actually, I need to chill. New Year's is coming. I would chill. I would chill the fuck out. I'm probably gonna do the same thing I usually do, like dip my toe in the gacha by rolling my side account. I actually gotta look at the craft distances too, because the craft distances might be like dummy with the sauce. Last event was Shota, and now we got the lolly. Hey, I mean, to be honest, balance as all things should be. You know what I mean? Balance as all things should be. Kind of reminds me of Kukulkan. Yeah, a little bit. I could see a little bit of Kukulkan action. Even the hair color and like obviously with the NP. The whole star space motif. I'll pull if she's art since I only have art supports. Yeah, I mean, I at this point I don't really care about like card type. Or like I have a preference at this point because there's so many like good servants on all card types. But yeah, I'm just excited to see that art, animation, skills. See what she's all about. Because I mean, as a 5-star Berserker, you're gonna be competing with, as far as AoE's, Ibuki, Arjuna, Morgan, so on and so forth. And as if she's a single target, which she doesn't look like she is, but she could be, she's gonna be competing with Berzatoria. Even though Draco's a beast, technically Draco too, because she's kind of just a Berserker. Galatea, Vlad, just to name a few. So, I just hope she has like a unique skill set. I don't see her competing with any of those servants, but if she could at least bring something new to the table, it's gonna make her stand out. And I think that's all we could really ask for at this point. God damn. When you have 90 plus SSRs, it's now about art and preference. Yeah, pretty much art, preferences. If you read the story, if you really like the character, what they're all about. I guess voice actress as well. My gosh. She looks really cool too. Oh man, I know that 3rd Ascension art is gonna have me acting up. I already know. I could tell, man. Isn't it weird that the most anticipated Crystal Servant is freaking narrow? It's weird for a lot of reasons, but it's super weird because it's been 9 years. Everybody and their mother does the Padoru memes as soon as December hits, and for some reason FGO just doesn't want to implement her as a Santa servant. But Maybe they're saving her for that 10th Christmas event. Maybe next year or the year after. I don't know. Assuming FGO lasts past 10th anniversary, which, I mean, they already implied that they are going to go to at least 11th Annie. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Well, I'm pretty excited. New Abby as a welfare. Not going to complain about that. And a new lolly servant that de-lollifies, I guess. Presumably because she had titties, bro. Like they ain't no way. They ain't no little girl with that kind of thickness on them. So excited to see that third ascension for her. I guess I will be seeing you guys in a couple days. Again, this event is gonna be dropping along with the banners. It's gonna be dropping in a couple days, about 2-3 days, depending on where you live. So expect to see another stream. What about 2025, Kazuki? I mean, we're about to go into 2025. But yeah, this is a nice way to end the year. Christmas event with a welfare that makes sense with Christmas and a new servant that looks good. And looking at the past Christmas servants, like Vitra, for example, like she's non-limited, so I don't know if this servant's also going to be non-limited. We'll see. 5-star Berserker. I guess we could use another 5-star Berserker in the pool. The last one that was added was Chaldea. It's been like 3, almost 4 years at this point, so I guess add another one. Add another 5-star Berserker into a pool. Assuming she's not limited, but she probably is. With that NP animation, probably is. God damn. Yeah, I think they're pretty much done with the news. They're just saying goodbye, their final farewell. But damn. I'm pretty confident in saying that even though I'm probably going to really like her art and probably going to roll for her in my side account, I'm probably not going to be rolling for her in this account unless like the CEs are going to feature servants or characters that I really like. So yeah. Farewell, FGO. No, I don't think they would not announce the end of FGO in like after announcing the new Christmas event. That would be so. They're saying bye because the stream is ending. I hope Abigail is finding a good pretender looper, a good looper in general. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, more free servers like a loop is always welcomed, just for players who may not have the top tier 5-star loopers. Might as well give us some options to have. I mean, we already have a good couple, like Ranmaru X, for example, as well as EO. 2 pretty good arts loopers, so maybe Abby could be like a 5-star, or not 5-star, but a buster welfare looper. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. They're pretty much done, which means I'm pretty much done. So I'll see you guys in a couple days. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Again, I gotta wake up early later for responsibilities and adulting and stuff of that nature. But yeah, still waiting for Kojo and Boudica. Well, probably gotta wait longer. I feel like Boudica has a higher chance just because, you know, I think there's a lot of storytelling to be done with her. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple days. Bye-bye.